Okay. I'm not gonna talk to you. This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm gonna look through all your stuff. Snoop! Diary on the resumption of research. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of the scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousnesses. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be a part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to this story we're not seeing. A note about the sleeping man. What's this document? Let me see. Oh, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all return results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we've observed in this subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. That's interesting. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy? That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Orders addressed to the operations team. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Burrow, target Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Bamboo Burrow. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secure. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CTO is Mr. Merloch. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor's a CEO, Merloch's a CTO. Papa and Merloch lead this organization together, but why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Merloch, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her though. Because of the thumb drive, you know this! Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. It's the thumb drive. There are a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cube. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Toolbox. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Ticket to the management team. Here's the ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. 4B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working. That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Note from the CTO. Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, that's Unitas' Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on rock-type Pokemon. cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon a Pokemon's bodies. The Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow is controlling a rock-type Pokemon no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they were using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. Let's take a look here. This must be a Unitas researcher's desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from— You know this! Stop saying it over and over again. How do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. I think that's it for this room. I don't think I can look at this. What is this?
Wait, isn't this...
Oh, it's Merloch's lab room. There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. The door won't budge. No point in brooding about it here. Let's look around somewhere else. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experience extreme fatigue after the cubes are attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out this voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is gonna listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Merloch. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you, I sat in on the meeting to keep minutes. What Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh? How so? Mr. Merloch made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know that this must be hard. I am fine, I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Clink, clink! Huh? Did you hear something just now, Tim? Huh? No, I didn't. Huh, never mind then, I guess. I don't see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't moving. Working. What should we do? Clink, clink! Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from that half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim.
Hi.
Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay? Click, click. It says it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into to take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. Click? It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? Click, click, click. A researcher here, apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry, buddy, your partner's not back yet. Please. Why don't you go look for them yet, then? Please. Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. It doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Please. Sounded sad, though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help it since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there, though. I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's go grab one of them. Fetch quest.
I see.
Ah, there we go. That's the toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Just bring the whole thing. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer. And now I gotta walk back.
Well...
The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Wait. Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get it out, you could really hurt yourself. Hey. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We can't just leave it in there. A blowtorch, yeah! Oil can? Maybe you can help it with this oil can. Hey, yeah, you could use the oil to help it slide out. Leakley? Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out? Leakley! Clink, energy generating duo. Ah, there was a Clink inside. Leakley! Thanks for getting you out there. Forgot about it. It was nothing. Forget about it. Forget about it. Anyway, sorry to jump in, but mind if we ask a few questions, Clink? Hey, about you. Yeah, I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Clink! Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. I guess it still hasn't learned its lesson. Click. About Oh fuck, I clicked on the wrong one. About Unitas.
Hey.
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Hey. Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Clink. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful. About the card key.
Hey.
Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Please? Clink says its partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere else? Hey. I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them at all times. And it could be hard to get our hands on one.
Great.
I'm glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it me or does the shape of this Clink look yeah, it is familiar. That panel by the middle door, maybe? Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's the perfect size. Excellent! Wait here a sec, I'll go get Clink. So anyway, think you can help us out, Clink? Clinky! You're up for the job then, thanks, Clink.
Okay, Clink, do your thing.
Oh, that's perfect! What the heck? You just have him in there all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Clink! Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? Quickly? But you don't know where your partner is. Fred, I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for Cramran up there. Clink! If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. Hey. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. He just floats off into space. I hope Clink finds his partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we gotta investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Merloch was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. Surprisingly neat. I thought it would be a lot more messy. Here we are, Merloch's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't know what we're gonna investigate. I don't know how we're gonna investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, I hope we can find a card key too. Okay, let's start here. These look like equipment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe you can just read the most important points. Meteorite energy experiments. I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorite. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. It's more research material on the meteorites like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Merloch's orders. But what's his final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. The Aurora drop. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora drop to the energy from the meteorite. It was a success. The Aurora drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora drop. Guess it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites in the Aurora drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What'll happen when the Aurora drop is activated? What exactly is Merloch trying to accomplish with this research? Could it have something to do with that final goal he wrote about? Sure. Let's look through here. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu?
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
It was his
I'm
mugshot.
guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
Oh my god.
We'd better look into this.
Pikachu mugshot. This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Merloch wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. Sure.
Well,
Looks like this is where we enter the passcode to open the door. Guess we're looking for numbers again. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is gonna be hard to decipher. Hard to tell exactly, but it looks like the summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. About distributing the cubes. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. What? These news stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead to more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me. Still, now I wonder, is that the only reason they detained me? About using Butler. The writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, as in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Merloch as well, huh? Yeah, we knew that. There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Merloch must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Oh yeah, that's why you took your fur. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 2. Receive the specimen from the PPB. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen. Guess that's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop them before delivering you to Unitas, but Merloch's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Merloch seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? Is that a key card? Oh, it's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. What will we listen to first? Research arrangements. There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Merloch was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to research Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? One more, Q presentation. There's a track titled Q presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Aww. Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows this kindness in him. I don't know that the same can be said for Merloch. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? That's it. I've had a bad feeling about Merloch from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Well, we've searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. Well, what about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They've got to be worth a shot at least. 200122. Door's locked. Shit's locked. Okay. 200122. I'm gonna try them out. 200122. Okay, it just happened to be the first one. That's it, the door opened. Now we can take a look around the back room. Ooh. This lab must be Merloch's as well. Yeah, probably, but what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good, thorough look around, Tim. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone, though. Not gonna talk to you. This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does this all mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else there. Photos of Harry and Pikachu. Merloch is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of me, Harry and Pikachu right next to each other, makes me wonder if Merloch's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way, Uso. If not, then why's he been targeting me so persistently? Hastily written note. I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora Drop, Human. That's all I can make out. It seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. Numbers. 200122 and 170608. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Merloch really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he'd captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. I've got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? Let's start here. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Merloch? Yeah, and it might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this. Voice recorder. Notes? This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of an emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. This document was written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistent Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. Howard's plan. It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft on his speech in here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the R incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. The Companion Cube. Ah, Papa. By Friendship Cube, he means the control cubes, right? That's right, he's planning to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. Syringe, microscope, more documents. It's some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one? Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part for emphasis.
Hey,
I don't see anything else I'm particularly curious about. Okay, that's it then. Don't you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which do you want to hear? Research data. There's one titled Research Data. Let's hear it. Sure thing.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
So I guess, yeah, that's the motive for
What?
Jessica. He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen all so he could work on his new research. That's so awful.
Hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? Finding Jessica. There's one titled Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
Report subject, Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in
And
Bamboo
his
Borough.
allies.
Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Huh? Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Merloch's goal is, I don't think it's good.
hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? The last one, Proving My Hypothesis. There's one title, Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject, proving my hypothesis.
Oh god, he sounds
I
unhinged.
did it. I finally did it! Two become one. That is the answer. Two become one! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct!
Oh, he's redlining that
I wish
audio.
I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica. The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
He's lost his marbles. He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Marlock's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we've got to stop him.
hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's none left. Listening to those recordings, Merloch sounded unhinged. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Merloch's up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right, let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
Okay, let's start
sure.
deducing.
Begin deducing. Did you find enough clues? Okay, let's see. They needed the research Jessica had. No, they were collecting bamboo charcoal. No, they needed this.
Okay.
But you already knew this. She straight up just told you to her face. Merloch needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. The data is being used to research something other than the cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. So in terms of like unity, is it like he's trying to merge Pokemon and people to be like Pikachu, like to be one entity? Unitas, no. Merloch is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We gotta do something.
Hey, got a moment?
What is it?
Nanja.
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
Isn't that what we've been doing though?
Hmm.
We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Merloch, and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected with Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about these 3 people. Howard's real intentions. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. Got good intentions, but his methods are off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Merloch's goal. Merloch is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. I don't know what exactly he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're gonna find out more about that is if we ask Merloch himself. Emma's ideals and research. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now, Merloch's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. But we're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we don't even have one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Uncover... Oh, the door's over here. Where's the door? Huh? What is it? I hear someone talking up above.
Why is there a hole here?
Oh crap! We've been had.
Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Hey, free key card.
Okay.
Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on Tim. Right. Proceed to the right door.
Okay.
Now we can finally get down to the bottom floor. Just gotta open this door with the card key and... Wait, Tim, I hear something. Get back. Oh, shit.
Huh? What do you think you're doing here?
Whoa!
Looking for the bathroom.
Hey, wait! Stop!
Pikachu with your stubby legs! Get on.
Hey, why'd you stop?
Bye
What'd
bye.
you say?
Oh shit.
Hey, Growlithe! What are you doing?
Leave these ones to me. Bring it on.
But
Pikachu! Growlithe's buying us some time.
I'll come back for you, I swear!
She gonna die.
This is bad.
Well, we managed to get away from Unitas thanks to Growlithe. Unfortunately, we can't go any farther. All those crates are blocking the way. And we've just gotta force our way through. Dar. That's right, you're up there, Manitan. Dar. Oh yeah! Great! Okay, let's go.
Perfect.
Oh, I wanted to punch a Unitas guy. Okay, we made it through. We should reach the elevator if we keep going straight this way. I want to see that vending machine though. I want to see the vending machine. No, I want to get myself a boss coffee. Oh. This door won't open. We're running out of time. I can see those humans getting closer. Even I can't break a door like this. There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Pikachu, what about that switchboard? Aha! We can probably force the door open if we run an electric current through the switchboard. I guess that's my cue. Huh?
Oh no, they're coming!
Kill 'em all, 1987. 800 billion dead cops.
Yes!
Oh, hurry up, Darmanitan, you're so slow.
Come on, let's go!
I think I'm staying right here. There you are.
Pikachu!
Oh, damn. See you later. No, they're picking us off one by one. bet Luxray still would win. I'm sorry, Luxray. Let's go, Pikachu. Yeah, we'll come back for him in Growlithe when this is all over. Hang on until then, you two. Yeah. Punchy! Punchy! 그래! Ooh.
Perfect.
Okay, at this point, all that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. Well, thanks to you that we made it this far, Damanitan. We really appreciate it. No, thank you. It felt awesome getting to help out so much. I want to thank you too for giving me a chance to repay my debt to you. Hey, cut it out. You're acting like this is goodbye. Well, it probably is. We still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, that'll be where things get really hairy. Right. True. Okay, everyone, into the elevator we go. Uh-oh.
You're not planning to stay behind too.
Yep. That's right. Oh! You didn't have to do that! Shatter his spine on impact.
Can't.
We had lots of fun. Thanks. Dude, it's like they're about- Dude, does that mean they killed Luxray?
You guys.
Maybe the adventure was all the friends we made along the way. Dude, this is like a hospital elevator. It's huge.
We finally made it.
Yeah. And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Yo,
Hey,
Dada.
don't worry about me.
Rachel.
Merloch may have fooled my father, but we're about to prove what a crook he really is.
That's right.
Hey, hey! What about my body?
Oh, don't you worry. We haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, okay then.
Oh, this is so evil looking. Lab building B5.
Hey, look! It's Dad!
We finally found me!
We finally found me.
Well,
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. They'll be alright. We've seen how capable they are of fending for themselves. For now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Right. I hear someone up ahead. Yeah, you can see him too. Someone's humming? Hey, look up there. Is that who I think it is? Yeah. Like, yeah, he's like, It's Merloch. If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I've got to convince the mayor to stop this plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Merloch and prove that what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if you blow Merloch's plot wide open, that might not be enough to convince Howard to change his mind. I know, but we've got to try. For Rachel and Howard. For the Pokemon of Rhyme City. And for you, both of you. Thanks, Tim. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save. Sure. Okay.